What is up, Toaster Strudels? This is Brett Vatesby, and today I'm going to be unwrapping 60 new hockey cards with you guys here today from the 2022 NHL season. Parkhurst cards. This is a division of Upper Deck, and I've had these cards sitting around for quite a while. I just didn't know when I was going to get back on YouTube to see you guys. And these cards are going to be going into our new collection. And we're going to start a new collection with a total of 353 cards. A lot of these cards are from my original collection. They are getting put into this new one because they got kicked out of the original one. To have a complete collection, I had to sort out everything, so that's why I'm starting a new collection with so many. Just wanted to state that. You can start a new collection with any number of cards you want. So, just wanted to inform you of that, and now let's finally get into the video. Please and thank you. Alright guys, let's jump into this. This is a Stanley Cup pencil sharpener, by the way, in case you're wondering. I got this in elementary school when I was like 12 or 13. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's here now. Well, let's get into the first pack. 30 cards in each pack, Upper Decks. So 60 new cards in this video here today. I don't think I should need scissors here. Oh yeah, it's not going to work that way. I should be able to just separate the plastic. Alright, you guys ready for this? I'm so ready for this. First pack of 2022's. The Ottawa Senators, Tim Stützle, a pretty young player. Tim Stützle. Chris Kreider from the New York Rangers. I want to get these in the frame really nicely. Ilya Mikheyev, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Mikheyev. Jakub Vrana from the Detroit Red Wings. I think he also played for the Caps at one time, did he not? Yeah, Washington Capitals. Yeah, Vrana. The St. Louis Blues, Colton Parayko. And these are nice, actually. Jason Zucker from the Penguins. Yep, these are nice designed cards here. The back too. Yeah, I like the design of these Parkhursts. This is a more upper brand, more expensive than some of the other cards. Each different brand has their own pricing. Some are more expensive, some are less expensive. Like, the cheaper ones, as far as I can remember, would be like the Oficis, and the Fleers were pretty cheap too. Even the Victories weren't so bad. The Upper Decks tend to be a little bit more sometimes. Nick Schmaltz from the now defunct Arizona Coyotes. They'll be playing in Utah next season. So in my new collection, the Coyotes will be with the new Utah team. So yeah, it's unfortunate, and it's also exciting at the same time for a new city that's going to get a team, but unfortunate for the old one, of course. Jesper Fast from the Carolina Hurricanes. Evan Bouchard from the Edmonton Oilers, defenseman, playing with Draisaitl and McDavid and Stu Skinner. The Oilers were my favorite team growing up, actually, but this is in the 2000s when they had like Ryan Smith and Dwayne Rollison, a lot of those guys. Jesper Bratt from the New Jersey Devils. Casey Mittelstadt from the Buffalo Sabres. Now he's with the Colorado Avalanche. Casey Mittelstadt. Jakob Silverberg from the Anaheim Ducks. He's been with Anaheim for quite some time now, like almost, well, I think it's been 10 years now at this point. Jeremy Swayman, that's a prospects card, prominent prospects Jeremy Swayman from the Boston Bruins, their starter. That's a nice silver card right there. Jeremy Swayman. He's from Alaska, actually. I think he's from Anchorage, Alaska. That's pretty cool if you're American. Like, that's an interesting state to come from, I think. Lars Eller from the Washington Caps. The Capitals. Artemi Panarin from the New York Rangers. Assistant. I'm not sure how to pronounce. Tanner? I'm not sure how to pronounce this player. I haven't seen him before. Lokinski? Rookie card. That's a new player. 5 games in 21 with the Flyers. Good for him. Mikko Rantanen, a Finnish player. As I've said, I am learning the Finnish language, so I love getting my Finnish players, and I love the Finnish language too, and the country of Finland. Filip Tomasenko? Filip Tomasenko from the Nashville Predators. Like I said, I do know quite a few NHL players, but more of the newer guys I might not be super familiar with, to be honest with you. Philip Kurashev from the Chicago Blackhawks. Yeah, the now struggling Blackhawks of 2024. Yeah, they've been working on their team and trying to get back to the glory days of playing in the playoffs and maybe winning another Stanley Cup again one day. Anthony Duclair from the Florida Panthers. They're looking really good, those guys, the Florida Panthers. Their head coach is Paul Maurice. He used to coach for the Windsor Spitfires, and he also played for the Windsor Spitfires too. But he started his coaching career with Windsor, so that's pretty cool. Florida Panthers. Mika Zibanejad from the New York Rangers. He also played for the Ottawa Senators. Zibanejad. Charlie Coyle from the Boston Bruins. Drake Batherson from the Ottawa Senators. The Sens. I got a buddy that used to live in Ottawa, and he went to a few Senators games, and he really likes Ottawa. He always talks very highly about Ottawa. Me personally, I haven't been there. I've never been to Ottawa. Mikael Granlund from the Nashville Predators. I think he also played for the Minnesota Wild. I think I've got a few of him with the Wild. Ilya. I've seen this guy, and I know how his name is pronounced. And Lyubushkin. Ilya Lyubushkin from the Arizona Coyotes. Another Coyotes guy. Yeah, I struggled getting a lot of Coyotes guys in my original collection. I only have 3 pages of them, very little. So hopefully in my new collection I'll get a lot more of them. In our new collection. Mackenzie Blackwood from the New Jersey Devils. He plays for the San Jose Sharks now. Mackenzie Blackwood. TJ Brody from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Another Arizona Coyote. Christian Fisher. Oh, now they give me the Coyotes guys that I'm starting a new collection, huh? Elvis Merzlikins. I've heard of him too. I know how to say his name. I'm just struggling a bit, reading it on the card. Merzlikins. Jordan Stahl, the captain of the Carolina Hurricanes. So, that is already the first pack, and that is a good start. That's a really good start. I'm happy with these cards. I definitely thought that I would be, and I am. Now let's get into the second pack. I'll try not to keep you guys for too long here, but I enjoy ice hockey and all the players. I'm such a big fan of the players of the game. That's really how it is for me. I like the teams too, but I mean, I just love the players more than anything. Like the players that bring us the game. New players, classic players, you name it. You know, I'm there. Veramente, veramente. Pack number 2. Security scanning thing. Jake Muzzin from the Toronto Maple Leafs. He was also with the LA Kings at one time. LA, the Kings. Jared Spurgeon. He's now the captain of the Minnesota Wild, eh? Wow. That's pretty cool. Tyler Seguin from the Dallas Stars. He started his career with the Boston Bruins. He was taken 2nd overall in 2010. And then 1st overall was Taylor Hall by the Edmonton Oilers. Taylor Hall played for the Windsor Spitfires. 2 Memorial Cups. Nikolai Ehlers from my favorite team, the Winnipeg Jets. Yeah, tough year in the playoffs for the Jets this year. 1st round exit in 5 games again. Just like last year, eh? Nazem Kadri. He's now with the Colorado Avalanche. He used to play for the Maple Leafs. Blake Wheeler, the former captain of the Winnipeg Jets. I have his jersey, actually. His jersey went on sale when he got traded to the New York Rangers, so I picked it up. It was like 70% off or something, so I picked it up. Blake Wheeler for Winnipeg. Victor Rask for the Minnesota Wild. We need some more goalie cards, eh? Mikhail Sergachev, Tampa Bay Lightning. Kasperi Kapanen from the Pittsburgh Penguins. He used to play for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Kapanen. Sean Monahan from the Calgary Flames. Wow, yeah, he's been traded around a few times. Montreal, now he's with Winnipeg too. For the time being, he might get traded soon, and nobody really knows, or at least I don't. So I'm not so much into the insider trading stuff, really. Alexander Texier from the Columbus Blue Jackets. Tyson Yost from the Colorado Avalanche. There's a nice card. Artemi Panarin, Ice in Their Veins, Parkhurst. That's a really cool looking card there. Prominent prospects. Quinton Byfield from the LA Kings. Byfield. Yeah, I know him. Nikita Kucherov. You know, this girl in the picture here is wearing a mask from the pandemic, right? 2022, or, you know, 2020 fiasco thing. Matthew Phillips, rookie card. Philip Matthews, Matthew Phillips. Quinn Hughes from the Vancouver Canucks. Joe Veleno, a rookie card for the Detroit Red Wings. Yeah, Detroit's also a team that I struggled to get a lot of cards for in my original collection, now that I remember. And I saw 2 Red Wings games growing up when I was in elementary school at the Joe Louis Arena, which is gone now. So I wish I had more Red Wings guys sometimes. Robin Lehner from the Vegas Golden Knights, one of the new expansion teams. Vegas and Seattle. And then now, like I said, we're going to have a new team, the Utah. Ryan Strome from the New York Rangers. Alternate captain, assistant. Sometimes I mention the assistant, sometimes I don't. Because, I mean, now it's 2024. They might have even been traded, some of these guys. Brock Nelson, assistant. From the Isles. One of my favorites, of course. Yeah. To be honest, like, I would say, of course, like, the Islanders are my favorite American team. My favorite Canadian team, I would have to say Winnipeg, personally. But there's teams I like, there's teams I don't really like. Maybe I'll get into it one day on camera, but yeah, I'll just leave it the way it is for now. Justin Schultz from the Washington Capitals. I have a respect for every team, but there's certain ones I like better than others, and it's not really based off anything, but just certain teams I like better than others. I'm sure it's based on some things, but I'm not super in depth with really my observations, I guess. Anton Hudobin from the Dallas Stars. He brought them to the Stanley Cup in 2021? Or was that Montreal and Tampa? That was Montreal and Tampa in 2021. 2020, he played with Dallas for the Stanley Cup against the Tampa Bay Lightning, because the Lightning won back-to-back 2020 and 2021. Miles Wood from the New Jersey Devils. Condre Miller from the New York Rangers, Madison Square Garden. Adam Henrique, he played for the Windsor Spitfires with Taylor Hall. And Philip Grubauer, the starting goaltender of the Seattle Kraken. Yeah, he's with the Edmonton Oilers now, Adam Henrique. My cousin actually lived a couple doors down from him at one time in Windsor. Yeah, Henrique was living in a place, of course, like when he played in juniors and everything, and my cousin used to see him barbecue in his backyard when my cousin was in his yard or something, and they talked a few times and stuff, I guess, as the story goes. That's what he told me, at least. Patrick Laine, he was traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets from Winnipeg quite a few years back. He's also Finnish. Yeah, Laine's been kind of struggling the last few seasons with getting points and really having a solid role, I think, in a lot of ways for the Blue Jackets, and really in his whole career. It's been a struggle since his rookie season, where he scored 36 goals in his rookie season with the Winnipeg Jets. That was a franchise record. Kevin Shattenkirk from the Anaheim Ducks. Used to be the captain of the St. Louis Blues. And the second last player, Nick Suzuki of the Montreal Canadiens. He's the captain now. And last but not least, Alex Iafallo from the LA Kings. He was also traded to Winnipeg. And now for next season, they're not sure if he's returning or not. But what does it really matter? Just saying extracurricular things. But I do know quite a bit about hockey, but again, I love the players. I'm not so much into, like, every specific stat and insider trading and analyst people, I guess. There's a lot that I like to hear about and listen to and learn, but I love hockey cards more than anything, and I love the players, so thank you guys so much for watching this video here today. I hope you had a good time, and all of these cards are going to be going into our new collection. These are the 353 cards right here, so I'll see you guys there soon in that new collection video, and I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, and soon we will be there. Arrivederci.